I've been reading the Black's Law Dictionary to get a better understanding of what, all these criminals, and by criminals I mean moderators, are trying to convey when they use certain words. And I'm like, that's not how that word works. Well, it isn't how I think they're using it, at least not on the surface. What I mean is they're being deceptive to you. For example, when Facebook and Reddit and 4chan and them say the word platform, it was my understanding that a platform is a public space that you could not regulate. If you regulate it, you're taking liability, which I'm sure there's a word for, but it isn't platform. I have to look up the dictionary further to try to find the exact wording, but see, the difference is we know what I'm trying to convey to you. I explain it to you. It may not be the exact wording, but you know that I'm not trying to deceive you. But why do they use the word platform? They don't use the word publisher, because publisher is pretty much what I've said publisher is, and if anything, it would actually make them more liable, because by the definition of Black's Law of publisher, it's specifically designed to publish statements. In other words, if they send you a letter, or if one of the definitions was that if it's a publishing statement of defaming to someone other than the person defamed. So if I sent out a message on a fucking public spectacle, and I'm talking like corporately defined, not just me talking out my ass, but I mean like if I was to have a company and I made an official statement to everybody in the world about how I don't fucking know, War Corpse has a fucking 2-inch dick. That's well, I don't even think that'd be legally defaming, because what does that have to do with the law or anything? But the point is that would be to someone other than War Corpse, whereas if I was to message him, you have a 2-inch dick. Which just brings up a whole list of other problems of, well, then why do we have harassment laws and shit if it would somehow be more defaming for me to say it to you about the 2-inch dick rather than to War Corpse 2-inch dick? It doesn't make any sense. But what I'm trying to get at is that what the actual definition of platform is a conjoined ideal of ideologies. It's like a political party, basically. I'm paraphrasing, but the definition of a platform is a list of ideas of a political party or representation that is viewable to the public. So when Facebook or 4chan or Reddit or Tumblr or Twitter or whatever calls himself a platform, what they're saying is this is a statement of their fucking corporate ISIS bullshit. That's what they're saying. If that wasn't what they were saying, why would they use the word platform? They have attorneys. They can fucking figure out what this shit means. They know what they're saying. They know you don't know what they're saying. So, but what that really means is that they are not there to spread the word, have an opinion. They are there to tell you what they think, and only what they think. And everyone else, fuck them. And they will defame you, and they will harass you, and they will slander you, and they will bully you, and everything in between. All the meanwhile, they're just holding up big billboards that say, this is how we feel. Well, goody for you. But what about how we feel? What about the person that has to go to work every day? What about 2-inch dick War Corpse that has to go to work every day and fucking, deal with his horse shit? But how does he feel? I think I care more about how he feels than how you fucking feel. And more importantly, War Corpse has never done anything to me. Whether or not I bullied him or whatever, he is not a bad guy. And, all I ask is that you fucking leave people alone and you leave me alone. Or especially me. And you can't seem to do that. So, and since platform is defined specifically, it says the word political party, I think I have every right to compare, Twitter and Reddit and shit to ISIS. I think that's a pretty fair assessment. So I'm going to look up these wordings further and try to better educate you, as well as myself, on what exactly they're trying to say behind our backs in their little fucking wizard speak.